Welcome to Magnetic Mindset, guys. 99% of men never do this, but women absolutely love it. Sounds a bit extreme, right? But think about it for a second. How often do you meet a guy who seems to have everything, looks, success, confidence, yet still struggles to build deep, lasting connections with women? It's not about his appearance, his bank account, or even how confident he seems. The real reason is much simpler, and most men miss it completely. The truth is they overlook small but powerful actions that can make them stand out in a woman's mind forever. And today, I'm going to share 7 hidden secrets that women deeply crave but rarely admit out loud. These aren't the same recycled dating tips you've heard before. These are subtle psychological triggers backed by research and timeless wisdom that shift how women perceive you. They make you unforgettable without even trying too hard. Now imagine this for a moment. What if you could tap into a woman's subconscious desires, the ones she might not even realize she has? What if you could effortlessly stand out from 99% of men, not by chasing her or proving your worth, but by actually understanding what creates that emotional spark that keeps her thinking about you even after you've left? That's what today is about. And if you don't learn these secrets, you're at a huge disadvantage. You could be missing the opportunity to build real, lasting attraction, the kind that makes her feel emotionally connected to you, not just interested for a night. That's why it's important to stay until the very end of this video. The last secret I'll share is the most powerful one, and once you understand it, your entire view of attraction will change. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. If you're serious about mastering these life-changing insights, hit that like button right now, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content that can transform your dating life for good. Let's get started. Secret number 1, the power of touch before intimacy. Picture this. You're out on a date. The vibe is good. The conversation flows smoothly. She's laughing. Everything seems to be on track. But something feels off. You can sense she's enjoying herself. But there's still a gap between you. There's a wall you can't seem to break. You drop her off, send her a follow-up text, and then nothing. Radio silence. What happened? Most guys think words alone build attraction. They believe a great conversation is all it takes. But for women, it's not just about words. It's about how they feel physically and emotionally when they're around you. And one of the most overlooked ways to build that connection is through touch. I'm not talking about anything pushy or invasive. I'm talking about a gentle, thoughtful, respectful kind of touch, a simple act like a soft shoulder rub, a relaxing back massage before intimacy. Now, you might think that sounds basic, but for women, this kind of non-sexual touch communicates volumes. It says, I see you. I care about your comfort. I'm here with you, not just for you. This builds emotional safety, which for women is often more important than physical desire alone. It's not about pretending to be a massage therapist or doing it for points. It's about being fully present in the moment, paying attention to how she feels, noticing how her body responds, and giving her the space to relax. This kind of connection makes her feel desired, not just as a body, but as a person. And trust me, she'll remember that. The key is your intention. If you're just doing it to get something in return, she'll feel that and pull away. But if you're genuinely in the moment, if you're focused on her comfort and connection, she'll melt into you. Marcus Aurelius said it best. Don't waste time debating what a good man should be, just be one. Most guys never figure this out. They stay stuck in surface level interactions. But the few who get it, they create lasting bonds women can't forget. Secret number 2, flirting with confidence and respect. Flirting is misunderstood by most men. Some overdo it, coming off as desperate and pushy. Others hold back too much, scared of rejection. But here's the truth. Women love flirting when it's done right. That means confident, respectful, and playful energy, the kind that feels exciting without pressure. Flirting isn't about cheesy lines or forced jokes. It's about keeping the energy light and teasing in a fun way. Think of it like a playful dance. She follows, but neither of you feels trapped. For example, if she tells you she loves sushi, you might say, really? That's your favorite. Guess you've never tried my cooking. It's a small, playful challenge. It keeps the conversation interesting and makes her lean in more. But here's the secret. It's not about impressing her. It's about enjoying the moment. Women can sense when you're flirting just to get approval. That's when the attraction fades. But when you flirt because you're having fun, because you're comfortable with yourself, she feels that freedom too. Body language plays a huge role here. A steady gaze, a slight smirk, a well-timed pause. These things speak louder than any pickup line. Attraction isn't just built with words. It's built with energy, presence, and confidence. Flirt like a man who enjoys the moment, not like someone trying to win a prize. When you do that, she naturally feels more drawn to you. Secret number 3, touching her hair at the right time. Most men overlook this, but it's one of the simplest ways to build emotional intimacy. A gentle touch to her hair, when done at the right moment, can create a powerful connection. The scalp is full of sensitive nerve endings. A soft brush of her hair signals safety, trust, and closeness. It's not about playing with her hair absent-mindedly. It's about creating a small moment of connection that says, I see you. I'm tuned into you. But timing is key. You don't do this early on when she's still getting comfortable. It works best when there's already some chemistry, when you're sitting close, sharing a warm conversation, and the moment naturally invites that touch. For example, if you're talking and a strand of hair falls across her face, you gently brush it away. That's it. Nothing forced, nothing mechanical. Just a small gesture done with full presence. That kind of moment stays with her. From a stoic view, this is about emotional control. It's not about acting on impulse. It's about reading the moment and choosing your actions wisely. When you do this right, it leaves a deeper impression than words ever could. Secret number 4, the hand on her back in public. It's a simple gesture, but it speaks volumes. When you place your hand on her lower back as you guide her through a crowded room or open the door for her, you're silently telling her, I've got you. It's leadership. It's presence. It's confidence without words. Women don't need flashy displays of strength. They need subtle signs that you're grounded and capable of leading. But here's where most guys mess up. They hesitate or they do it awkwardly. When you do it right, the touch is brief but intentional. It's not about possession. It's about guidance. Picture this. You're walking into a restaurant together. You step ahead to open the door. Your hand rests gently on her back for just a second, guiding her forward. That small action tells her without words that you're in control of the moment. From a stoic perspective, this is about calm confidence. You're not seeking approval. You're simply being the kind of man who leads naturally. And in a world where many men are either too passive or too aggressive, this quiet control sets you apart. Secret number 5. Be her hero, the emotional protector. Let's get real for a moment. Every man has the urge to protect, to lead, to be the person she can lean on when life feels overwhelming. But most men don't own this role properly. They either try to control her or they avoid the responsibility altogether. The truth is, women don't want a bodyguard or a savior. They want a man who creates emotional safety, someone who can stand still while she unravels, someone who doesn't flinch when she's emotional, someone who listens without trying to fix her. When she's overwhelmed, she doesn't need solutions. She needs to know you won't break under pressure. That's real protection. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, it's quiet, steady, and unshakable. The more she feels that from you, the more she relaxes into her natural feminine energy. She knows she doesn't have to carry everything alone. You don't earn that role by flexing your muscles or flashing your wallet. You earn it by standing firm when the storm comes. You listen with your eyes, not just your ears. You hold the space without trying to control it. That's the kind of protector she craves. But let me be clear, you must protect your own peace first. Man who can't regulate his own emotions can't protect hers. Stoic wisdom teaches us to be that calm in the chaos. As Seneca said, no man was ever wise by chance. You choose this role. You build it over time. And when you become that man, she will trust you in ways most men never experience. Secret number 6, the subtle power of a beard. It might sound simple, but facial hair carries a primal signal. It says maturity, experience, edge. Not every woman loves a beard, but the ones who do aren't just responding to appearance. They're responding to what it represents. A beard suggests you've left the boy phase behind. It says you're not here to impress, you're here to lead, to live life on your terms, but it has to be intentional. A messy, unkept beard says you don't care. A well-groomed beard says you're disciplined. And when a woman touches your beard, she's feeling more than texture. She's feeling contrast, her softness against your edge. It's primal, it's sensual, and it creates powerful polarity. Polarity is what drives chemistry, masculine and feminine energy meeting in a natural and forced way. That's where attraction comes alive. And finally, secret number 7, shared laughter. Real laughter, not polite smiles, not forced chuckles, but honest, unguarded laughter. The kind that makes her drop her walls, lean into you, and forget the world for a moment. Laughter isn't just about fun, it's about bonding. It releases oxytocin, the same chemical tied to trust and connection. When a woman laughs with you, she feels safe, she feels at home. Most men miss this because they're too focused on being impressive. But when you can create joy without losing your strength, you become unforgettable. It's not about being a comedian. It's about knowing when to relax, when to tease playfully, when to stop taking yourself so seriously. That creates a connection that lasts long after the conversation ends. She won't remember the joke, but she'll remember how you made her feel. And in a world that often feels heavy, A man who can lead with lightness is rare and irresistible. So if you're ready to become the kind of man who doesn't just attract women, but actually creates meaningful connections that last, type this in the comments. I lead with presence. Because at the end of the day, it's not about tricks. It's about becoming the man she can't forget.